Hi guys, I'm PUTSY and welcome back to another weekly vlog. So as you can read by the title, this week is going to be a readathon kind of vlog. I'm going to read two books from the same author, Emily Henry, Beach Read and People We Meet on Vacation. These two books are contemporary romance, has been getting a lot of talk on BookTube, Bookstagram, even Book Talk. Beach Read I think came out around 2020 I believe, and People We Meet on Vacation came out during the summer and it's been getting a lot of traction. People have been loving it. People We Meet on Vacation and Malibu Rising I think was the hit book during the summer. Because I haven't read both Beach Read and People We Meet on Vacation, I thought why not just read both of them in a readathon kind of vlog for this week. Besides, I really am in a mood for a romance novels. If you watch my last vlog, I've been trying to finish this Thunderhead. I'm currently on page 469 out of 504. I'm in the middle of reading the Scythe trilogy and the Thunderhead is the second book on the series, and I was planning on reading the last book after I read another genre first to break them up. Just help me not feel overwhelmed and helps me, get more excited when I eventually get around to the last book, which is The Toll. But I'm pretty sure I will be able to finish this book today. After that, I will immediately get into Beach Read and People We Meet on Vacation. So hopefully these two books will help me get back into reading mood again. That's usually happen with romance contemporary. So I'm hoping that these two books will help because I have been hearing nothing but great things about these two books, so I'm excited. But first, as you can see, I have been getting ready because I'm going to go to see my doctor. I've been seeing a doctor for my neck problems twice a week. It takes a lot of time out of my daily routines. I always end up feeling tired at the end of the day after seeing my doctor. I don't know why. I'm hoping I can still read some books and finish my task despite all of this.
Gathered by the sea, sand people anxiously. Not once did speak to me. When tides came, did not flee. They each spoke the same, had the same dreams, same pain and same feelings. Staring at the sea in what was left of me.
So I have finally finished Thunderhead. I like the first book a little bit more. I'm going to give this book maybe around 4.2 stars. This book ended in quite a tragedy in my opinion. I like it, but I also hate it at the same time because it makes me quite just sad what happened. Last night I decided to immediately get into beach read just a few pages and then continue on with the reading this morning, and now I'm already on page 42. I'm gonna go into the 5th chapter, and so far from what I can tell, I think I'm going to like this book. I like the writing style. I think this is exactly what I need. I don't know if I should give you any synopsis. This book is pretty much everywhere, a must read for 2020 and also in summer 2021, especially after People We Meet on Vacation released this past summer. It also gained another traction because a lot of people love that book so much, so people who haven't read this actually get excited again to finally give in and read this one, even though a lot of people actually say that book is even better than this one, but we'll see. But just in case you know nothing about this book, this is about two writers who actually were from the same university. They were kind of like rivals when they were in universities, at least in January's minds. I don't know if Augustus or August. I suddenly can't pronounce Augustus. I don't know if in Augustus' mind that is also true. And by the way, yes, the main character named Augustus and January. I rolled my eyes so hard when I first read it. Really, that's their name? So Augustus, and January, they were always kind of in each other's life in passing. Gus was dating a lot of January's friend back when they were in university. They met in parties and then they both became writers, and now they suddenly live next to each other in this beach house, spending their summer in there trying to write, and both of them are in quite a writer's block, especially for January because this past year have been quite rough for her with her dad's passing and suddenly finding out all these secrets of her father, and also her boyfriend couldn't handle the fact that January wasn't happy, so he decided to left her, which is just, I don't know what happened with Gus that caused him to have this writer's block. I guess we'll find out, but they will kind of swap ideas and swap position because they write such different genres. January usually write with such a happy note, romantic with a happily ever after kind of ending. Gus has always leaning towards more tragedy and more somber note, I guess. See if it will push them into being more creative in their writing. It will be challenging, but maybe it will work. Maybe it will get them out of their writer's blocks. And also I think it's kind of obvious that all of these events will lead them falling in love with one another. I think there's already an inkling towards that. I mean, it's obvious January kind of had some sort of crush on Gus, but I think Gus also kind of like her, but we'll see. So this book is about hate to love kind of trope, which I quite enjoy, but I know for sure this book will at least be 4 stars for me. I cannot wait to read some more. Today I'm just going to spend my entire day to edit videos because I haven't been doing that these past few days and I need to edit and post another videos. But before that, I think I'm going to need a coffee because I slept around 4:30 in the morning today and I woke up around 8, so I only had like 3.5 hours of sleep because I spent all night watching a Netflix series. I think it's called Clickbait or something. It's a limited series. It's a thriller crime. It's a mystery. It's about a guy who went missing, was kind of abducted and had to post this kind of cryptic video online, and it went viral and it ended up on him getting killed. So we're going to try to find out who did it, what's actually happening. It gets really messy. Like, it's not just his life and his wife's life was messy, but everyone's life around him was messy, and it was just became this kind of crazy mess. Everyone at one point was kind of suspicious and suspected of being the murderer. There's also catfishing involved. It's so addictive because of how the story progressed. You start the new episode thinking, oh, this is what's actually happened, but there's always a new unexpected twist at the end of the episode, and new things were discovered, and you end up always wanting to know more, always want to watch the new episodes. So I ended up watching a lot of episodes. I haven't finished yet. I think I'm on episode 5, 6 or something. I was kind of drifting off towards the end, so I don't really remember where I'm at exactly, and I'm running on such a low energy. I really want to have some more sleep, but like I said, I'm determined to edit videos the whole entire day, which means I'm in a dire need of coffee. Today's Friday, which means I didn't give you any update yesterday. I was just not really feeling it. But today, just went back from yet another doctor's appointment. But after my doctor's appointment, I decided to go stationery shopping because I need to buy a few things for my reading, because now I'm kind of obsessed. I'm here. I don't really annotate my books. I cannot write some stuff down on my books. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I want my book to be as pristine as possible, but I want to write down a lot of quotes that I love from the books I'm reading, and sometimes I forgot to write them down immediately or write the pages down. So I decided maybe I can try to highlight my book. So I did. I'm gonna give you an example here. So like that, just highlight favorite quotes and then tap them. I only have one highlighter and I almost ran out of this tabs thing. I don't know what this is called. Is this just tab thing? So I decided to pick up a lot of different colors. I bought two of the zebra my liner. This is a little bit more expensive than the other one, in gray and yellow. I saw someone use gray highlighter and I thought it looked so cool. It's right up my alley. And I also love this yellow. This is a little bit more like mustardy kind of yellow, which I really like. I also bought this from Stabilo, kind of like a dusty rose. Another from Stabilo, but this is more like peachy kind of color. And I also bought 3 of the Zebra FM1 mild. So it's basically the same formula as this one, just regular size highlighter, because this one I forgot to show you. One side is like a regular highlighter, but the other side is a regular small tip. I really like the formula of this. It's very smooth. I really like how it looks on paper. So yeah, the other one bought 3 purple, green, which this is a really cool green, and also the bottom one is more like teal or turquoise. I don't know what this color is called, but I'm kind of planning on matching the highlighter that I use with the cover, which is why I have this highlighted and tabbed in yellow. Kind of mad that I don't have this when I started this book, because this is like the exact color. And I also bought all this, which I really like the color. It's a little bit more muted and some pastel color, and I don't know, it's just a regular paper tab thing. What is this called, by the way? So let me know if you know. So I bought 6 pack of this because I ran out of this quite quickly. I just use one color for one book because I don't think I'm going to be able to handle that. So that's for the stationery haul. Let's just talk about this book. I have this much left. I'm currently on page 316 out of 358, so not much left. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to finish this tonight. Let me tell you, I actually kind of surprised of how much I love this book. Pretty sure I'm going to give this 5 stars. If the ending is good, it's a guarantee for a 5 star. Let's just hope the ending is going to be as amazing as the rest of the book. Please, Emily Henry, don't disappoint me, because so far it's been a great ride. I love their relationship so much, just the tension that they have with each other. I don't think this book is really a hate to love kind of story. It's more like a lot of miscommunication, just two people who doesn't really communicate how they feel with each other, so they don't know what each other is feeling. I don't know if that's spoiler or not. I hope it's not. And I catch myself smiling and grinning ear to ear when I read this. I don't even realize that I do that, but I do that quite a lot for this book. Like, I love the writing in this so much. I love romance books that have a lot more substance and not just all lovey-dovey and unrealistic. This feels very realistic. Like, it feels like a story of someone I know, if that makes any sense. And I can find a lot of amazing quotes that I like, not just about romantic relationships, but also about life in general, making peace with your trauma and everything. So I love that about it. And yeah, I cannot wait to finish this book so I can finally read People We Meet on Vacation. A lot of people love that book even more than Betrayed. Yeah, I cannot wait to compare and see which one I like more.
I found somebody, I say you don't cross my mind. And she doesn't know that your favorite place is still mine. Now I take the long way home, avoid what I can't let go. I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do, 'cause sometimes I drive through all of the streets we used to on First Avenue. 'Cause sometimes I don't even know where I'm going at first. All of the turns that I had to unlearn, back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were. I don't always think about you till First Avenue, that's when I do. That's when I do.
I forgot to film an outro for this vlog. I know I look very different because this is me from the future, from the next week. So if you watch this vlog, this hair is from my next week's vlog. I don't know if that makes any sense. But let's talk about people we meet on vacation. Honestly, Emily Henry has immediately become one of my favorite author that I found in 2021. I just love how she writes her romance books. It has a lot of depth to it, dealing with a lot of trauma in people's life and finding ways to kind of heal from it before these people jump into their relationship. There's a lot of trauma resolution and healing involved with all this relationship, both in People We Meet on Vacation and Betrayed, which I thought was just amazing. These two main characters are very best friends. They were kind of struggling with how they feel for each other. They love and care for each other too much as best friends. They don't want to risk getting involved romantically just in case the other one don't feel the same, and it will ruin their friendship because their friendship means too much for them, even if that means they have to kind of hide their feeling for each other and just kind of press it down. The slow burn in this one built very well. Like literally the slow burn in this happens for more than a decade. By the time it finally happened, it was just an incredible feeling because I was so attached for these relationships, also for the one in Betrayed. And that's one thing about Emily Henry. She found a way to make these characters so not just appealing, but you feel some sort of connection to them because you get to see not only them in today, you also get to know their past, understanding why they become who they are today, and knowing their backstory really helps me to have some sort of attachment to the relationship as well. I feel like I'm reading about not just a fictional story but a relationship story that happens to my real friends. I don't know if I like this book more than Betrayed, or like I don't really know which one I like more because these two have a very give me similar feeling and similar attachment, but they are also very different. And in these two books, because we've been through a lot of ups and downs in their relationships, by the time we reach the ending, even though I want to know more, I don't want to part ways with them, I also feel a lot of satisfaction. I feel sad but also ready to let them go and to let the story end, because in the end their relationships felt secure. No matter what happens next, I know they will be okay. I know all is well. If you're not a fan of romance books but you want to try to get into romance, Emily Henry's books are a great start. It has a lot going in it, full of angst. It's sweet, it's sad, emotional. It personally speaks to my soul. It has a lot of amazing lessons about life and trauma and healing and everything, and love, obviously. A phenomenal book, at least in my opinion. In conclusion, I love Emily Henry, and if you have read both of them, please let me know down below in the comment section which book you like more. Tell me why, and also please give me recommendations on romance books I should read next if I like these two books. And lastly, I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you subscribe to my channel and like this video if you do like them. But if not, maybe watch my other videos. Lastly, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope I can see you in my next video. Bye guys.